the smartest sports YouTuber back with another video. And in this video, we gotta talk about Malik Scott exposing the LDBC. Now, the LDBC is more known as the Learning Disabled Boxing Community. They're a boxing community. Deontay Wilder super fanatics. So it comes to a surprise that Deontay Wilder's own trainer, Malik Scott, is exposing the LDBC. Now, Malik Scott has been on a couple interviews with the LDBC. One of them has been on Blue Ball Sports TV, and he's sending subtle shots at the LDBC. If you go watch his interviews, he goes on to say that, oh, how could anyone shit on talk negative about Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury? And that's what the LDBC has been doing this whole time, even after the fight. That's all they've been doing is talking negative about Tyson Fury. So that's shot one. Shot two is in Blue Ball Sports TV's chat. You know, they were making a big deal about the slow count, even though we already disproved that. But they were crying about the slow count over and over. And Malik Scott finally said, well, the referee was actually doing his job. Deontay wasn't in the neutral corner, and the referee did a good job, basically, is what he's saying. And so all the people in the chat, all the LDBC members that keep trying to go with that conspiracy theory, just got a massive shit right on their chest when he said that. You could see the face of Blue Ball Sports TV. He was absolutely shocked that Malik Scott told the truth and said what was real. The referee did his job, and either way, on that knockdown, Tyson Fury got hit in the back of the head on the second one, so you could say it shouldn't have counted in the first place. And you know Tyson Fury, he waits until the refs later in his count, and then he gets up. Look at the first fight. Look at that first knockdown in the first fight. He stayed on one knee until the referee got up to 9. Then he stood up. That's what Tyson Fury does, because that's what smart boxers do. They give themselves the most time to recover. So, but the LDBC, Learning Disabled Boxing Community, doesn't know about that type of stuff because their name speaks for themselves. And Malik Scott just goes on to shit on the LDBC, talking about how it's a great fight, Fury's a great fighter, when a lot of the people in the LDBC, a lot of the LDBC fanboys are trashing Tyson Fury, talking about he's a cheater, he's this, he's that, he's trash, he's a bum, he's only good because of his size. And another hard news for the LDBC is the drug test just came back and they're all negative. Nothing wrong with the drug test. Tyson Fury passed with flying colors. So their next conspiracy theory is still that. They're still going to say, oh, well, it doesn't matter. You can get around that. You can get around that. He's probably on drugs still. He's a drug cheat. He's a drug cheat. The gloves were messed up, even though they were inspected in both fights and they were approved. And Tay Jones, Mr. Deontay Wilder's water boy, made a video and it showed they were wrinkled. But they just keep getting exposed. If you see on other Boxing Ego, Blue Ball Sports TV, they both have sunglasses on, and that's because they're trying to hide the tears that are in their eyes. They are still crying over this Deontay Wilder knockout. And you could see when people brought up the one-punch knockout power from Tyson Fury, when Tyson Fury absolutely knocked Deontay Wilder the fuck out, made him fold like a lawn chair. You could see Blue Blood Sports TV, you could just see under his sunglasses tears starting to run down his face. His lips started to quiver, and he started to have a shaky voice because he was like, no, no, don't be stupid. He didn't knock him out with one punch. So you see, Blue Ball Sports TV is really sad right now. Boxing Ego, the biggest troll on YouTube, is so sad right now. They thought they were going to talk all the shit in the world when Deontay Wilder won, but their worst nightmare came true. Tyson Fury knocked Deontay Wilder the fuck out, knocked him out cold, made him fold up like a lawn chair, like a deck of playing cards, just awful. That knockout was horrible. That knockout was devastating. And I hope Deontay Wilder's good after that, because you don't really see knockouts like that anymore. I mean, Deontay Wilder just got folded up. It was terrible. And you know the LDBC was crying after that. You had some other people in the LDBC, I won't even mention their names, but this woman was, she admitted she was crying. She was so mad. She started to, she started to do what some of them do. They just shit on people because of their race. And I don't know why they do that, but they do that. You know, she was talking about how she hates white people. She hates European fighters. She hates this. She hates that. Just because her king, Deontay Wilder, got knocked the fuck out in devastating fashion. When all Deontay Wilder was saying leading up to the fight is, "Oh, Tyson, this is a fight for you're fighting for your life because I'm trying to take it. I'm going to get this back in blood." And then Deontay Wilder ends up the bloody mess. He ends up on the ground face first, looking like he just did a belly flop into the pool. And it's just really, it looks bad. I mean, Deontay Wilder just got exposed. Deontay Wilder just got exposed bad. You have people in the LDBC that look up to him as a king, that literally call a grown man a king. I could never imagine seriously calling another grown man a king. Like, that's some weird shit. And it's not like some LeBron James shit where that's a nickname for him. No, they actually say he's a king, he's this, he's that. Well, if he's a king, then what the fuck is Tyson Fury? Because he just shit on him both fights. He should have beat him 3 times, but realistically, he knocked him out 2 times. Absolutely devastating fashion. Knocked him the fuck out. And the LDBC, Learning Disabled Boxing Community, has never recovered from the second fight. They made up all the lies, all the excuses. And the third fight, what happened? He got knocked out even worse. So all in all, I mean, I'll keep you all updated on the LDBC because I watch them so you don't have to. That's the favor I'm doing you guys. I don't want you guys to have to watch the Learning Disabled Boxing Community to see what they're saying, so I'll just relay the information. But yeah, Malik Scott absolutely took a shit on the LDBC. He dropped his pants and took a giant shit right on the chest of the LDBC. So you could see they're trying to recover even more because they thought that Deontay Wilder's own trainer would be on their side. But realistically, you could see Malik Scott knows the LDBC is full of crazy people. But they are Deontay Wilder super fans, so he doesn't want to upset him too much, but you can see he's subtly taking shits on him, and those are the facts. So all I spit are facts. Unlike the LDBC, Learning Disabled Boxing Community, all I say are facts. And yeah, I'll just leave the video up there. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you hit the dislike button, I'm guessing you're an LDBC fanboy. I'm guessing you're in the LDBC. You're just an LDBC dick rider, a Deontay Wilder superfan, but that's okay. But like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, keep the channel growing, and you just listen to the smartest sports YouTuber on the planet. That's a fact, and I'm out.